Welcome back, everyone. It's been a very hot second, so hopefully summer is going great for you, and we are going to get started with this beautiful challenge we have ready. Here, I have three lovely contestants. Say hello, contestants.
What's up?
Unfortunately, we are missing one of them today. Real-life reasons, we have no idea. In-game lore reasons is that he got shredded up when he went to the black hole. If you don't remember what the black hole is, go watch the part in the last adventure. Anyways, I'm gonna get started with explaining these characters. First up, I forgot to roll initiative. Editor me, cut back to when I finished initiative and switching around these characters. Alright, I've changed it around. We did a little bit of initiative, just like rolling the dice really quick. Theo, he's up first. He is going to be playing as Death from Puss in Boots: Last Wish. Sure you've all seen that movie, sure you all loved it. Theo, go ahead and say hi.
Hello.
His ability is that every time he hits an enemy, I'm going to raise this meter down here. Not with an official name. I guess we'll just call it like the blood meter or the bloodlust meter. I'm going to raise that a little bit every time he hits a living thing. That has blood, obviously. And when it gets to full, he'll be able to whistle by giving an anxiety attack to any living thing that he chooses on the slide. And that'll give it a disadvantage for its next two turns. Or really, its next two rolls, more specifically. Next up, we have Mahtab. Say hello, Mahtab.
Burr.
He'll be playing as Megatron from Transformers. I'm equipping him with both the Energon mace and the fusion cannon. Anybody who's seen Transformers who knows how to actually use these, please go correct me in the comments. But otherwise, we're just gonna go with what I know right now. And it's that the mace is just made of plasma and he can hit things with it. The fusion cannon fires like plasma energy, so I've given him 5 plasma shots for the entire adventure. Lastly, we have Harshan. Say hello, Harshan.
Hello.
He'll be playing as Simon the Digger from an anime with a name that's too complicated for me to even bother to pronounce. His ability is that he can form a mech using sheer willpower whenever he wants. I'm giving him this meter of willpower, which is going to start at a clean 50. He's going to lose 5 every time he gets hit. He's going to lose 20 every time he spawns a mech. And every time he heals a quarter of his heart, one of his hearts, he's going to get an extra bit of willpower to himself. Now that we have all of that out of the way, I am going to grab the 3 of you and start you off on your adventure. Just as a recap, last time, we were on the planet that had sunk, and Earth, and everyone, but instead, everybody on that planet, and most of the planets on there, have been all sucked up to this black hole, to who knows where, who knows when, even. So, what will they find on the other side of the black hole? Will they be able to get home? What the hell happened to the turkey? And how am I going to connect all of this back in just this one fucking adventure? You're all about to find out in the next few hours. Few hours for us, like a couple weeks for you guys, because it takes a long-ass while to edit these. When we start our adventure, you 3 will have just emerged from the black hole. And as you can see, it's very vast, very deep, but as you emerge from it, you arrive in a new world, where, you see a weird shape down there. Not really sure what that is. Oh, but there is a wooden sign over here, so luckily that'll tell us whatever's going on here. Let me just see what that reads.
Obama's convenience spike pit tart.
What the
So, as you all land in this new universe, you're going to find that this black hole has landed you in the most perfect spot, because you 3 will start right next to this weird hole with a bunch of random, scattered, unimportant objects in it.
I would like to take that paper airplane there.
You head over to the statue here, where Harshan is trying to pick at one of the spikes up there, pathetically. You head inside the tunnel, and it's really dark in there. You kind of shuffle around for a little bit. Let's see if you can find your way through it.
She's too big to even fit, bro.
Nah, he can fit in there. Look. See? Yeah, but you do manage to shuffle around. And eventually, you go downstairs, you go down a hallway, accidentally bump into a couple of buttons. You keep on heading upstairs and kind of just wandering around. Oof, that's not great. I don't want to go that far. I'll say that, you bump... You're walking around, and eventually you get down this really long hallway, but when you fall, eventually it just kind of cuts off, and you fall kind of deep into this weird pit. You're not sure what it is. It's kind of dark.
It's another one of Obama's convenient tar pits.
Just like a pit with no space, and what you felt around is still mostly concrete. Yeah, you were walking on like a path here, and you fell off, and you're like here.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna jump into the pit.
Like fuse together the triangle piece in the rock to make
How?
some type of bladed weapon or something.
So like holes in the handles for your fingers to go through.
Yeah.
Seems a little complicated, but doable, I guess. I'll say over
1,000.
13? Over a 13 and it works. Nope.
Damn it.
Yo, Harshan, just roll better.
You trace your hand along the side of the wall, and eventually you get to a shape that's like truncated trapezoidal pyramid. Yeah, you feel this shape on the side of the wall. And on the center here of like this base, you feel a very small hole, I guess.
Can't wolves see in the dark?
Should I just roll to see if you have night vision?
My inner
You know what?
wolf
I'll just flip a coin. Heads or tails?
Head.
Heads, you have night vision. Alright, you spontaneously remember, oh wait, shit, I could just like see in the dark, bro.
Yo, my inner wolf, bro.
So what do you do now? Do you want me to explain to you like what you see?
Yeah.
Theo, what you see on the other side, the shape you saw, it's like an electrical box, and it has a keyhole in it. On the center, you see, a very large rocket ship. You didn't feel it earlier because you were just going around the edge, but this thing is big. And it's, like, being held up by other things, so it's not entirely touching the ground, you know? But yeah, it's a keyhole on the other side, and then high up at the top, you can see not an opening. No, yeah, it is shut off at the top. And then up there, you can see the hole where Mahtub went through that goes to a hallway. Obviously, you can't see in there because you're stuck at the bottom of the pit, but yeah. You got all that?
Wait, what?
You want me to repeat it? On the other side, the shape you saw looks like an electrical box or something. It has a keyhole on it. The hole you felt was a keyhole. In the center is a giant rocket ship. And it's not touching the ground. The reason you didn't feel it earlier is because you were going around the edge of the pit, you know? Obviously, there is no skylight or opening, because then there would be light coming in. Up there, you can see the, like, hole. That's the hallway where Mahtub came through. Or where you also came through, and Mahtub just went through. You can't see into the other hallways because you're stuck at the bottom of this pit. Although maybe if you, like, got to the other side and, like, jumped up or something, or just, like, got into the hallway, you might be able to see, you know?
Yeah.
Alright. You got that?
I got it.
Alright.
Can I? Wait, what is this made of? What is the box made of?
Good question. The keyhole itself, like the little space around the keyhole, is metal. Most of it is plastic.
Oh, I'm just gonna punch that open. Or just flash it open. Yeah, I think it'd probably be easier to cut it open.
Cut it open?
Yeah.
With a 7? I'll say you get a small hole inside, and from what you can see is like a red button inside of it. You can't fit your hand through the hole, but you did peek inside and you saw a red button.
Yeah, I'm gonna make the hole bigger.
Sure. 3. It's not very successful. I'll say you cut yourself a little.
No! Wait. Didn't that fill my bar?
Oh, that's actually genius. You know what? Yeah, I'll count that in the future. If you cut off a little bit of yourself, then I'll fill up your bar. Partially.
When I fill. Yeah, yeah. I got that.
But yeah, continue.
Yeah. Yeah, keep on opening that box.
Uh-huh.
I may or may not be.
15. Very successful. You get, like, pretty much a third of the plastic off. Hole's much bigger.
Yeah, I'm pressing that button.
You press the button. Let me just get the rocket here. You press the button as you watch.
Mario Odyssey. Oh no.
You press the button as you hear the rocket starts rumbling and an engine activates. And.
Oh no. Oh no.
The thruster in the. Nope, that's not it. Fuck! It's all gone! No, it's all gone! Oh, no, wait, no, it isn't. It's right here.
Okay, it's fine.
As the thruster activates and a large flame emits from it, suddenly heating up the pit to dramatic temperatures. Yeah, this thing is taken off. You might want to get inside.
Yeah, wait, how? Like, wait, is it
there is a window, and there's, like, a latch here.
Why is there a whole ass rocket?
So while you were going away, Theodore managed to press the button, and now the rocket that he saw in the middle is, taking off, of course.
Oh, I thought you meant, like, a symbol of a rocket.
No, like a giant-ass rocket in the center of it.
I thought you were talking about the box had a symbol of a rocket.
Nope. No, giant-ass rocket.
Giant rocket in the middle.
Anyways, he's gonna jump off of the electrical box, and he's going to perfectly get his sickle into this, like, weird fin thing without really harming any of the rock's interior. Actually, I'll say, yeah, you get it onto here. That was a pretty high jump, and you don't harm the rocket in any important way. This is still a pit, so you're, like, underground. The surface is here, you know? But yeah, anyways, what do you do, Harshawn? Because you did hear the sound of, like, a thruster rumbling off in the distance. Okay, tar, and more tar.
Me when I tartar.
Tartar sauce.
Tartar sauce, yes. Look, it's a face.
Kind of. Anyways, yeah, there you go. You managed to make, like, a second hole. It's very big, definitely way bigger than, like, any of your fingers, but, yeah. Anyways, what else do you do? Because you got much bigger problems. You're gonna take this weird abomination, and you're gonna hold it out, and try to shove it into which part of the rocket specifically?
Like, near where Fyodor is.
Just the closest? Oh, that's on the other side, my guy.
Okay, I'll, like, try to reflect it on the side I'm on, then.
Like, okay, I see what you mean. I mean, that's kind of where the door is, so maybe it'll be easier, maybe that means it'll be harder, I have no idea. It means it's going to be harder, because, you're going to be able to grab on, but it's gonna slide down a good deal, and it's gonna reveal, like, a slit in the... Actually, yeah, let me just make that. A large crack.
Yo,
not a crack.
Can I just, like, enter through the crack?
When I say large, I mean long. As in, like, not... wide enough to fit, like, half of you, but you can't squeeze in.
At that point?
Well, currently, when you slid down, your hook is attached to... You slide down on the rocket a good deal, not getting an entirely firm grip on it. And you land, like, down here, kind of holding on by just the dagger you made. The flimsy-ass dagger from the statue. As the both of you are taking off. Let's see if you can keep a good grip as you're getting out of orbit. Theodore, then Harshawn. No, you both do a pretty good job. I mean, you struggled a little bit more, because you're, just barely hanging on. Theodore managed to get a very good grip, though, so you're both taking off. And you finally managed to leave orbit, leaving nobody behind.
Yep, nobody at all.